Engineer, totally by Chinese technology, they built this bridge. So Chinese people are very proud of that. And that was me showing I'm really proud of being part of being Chinese. It's also because I'm in a bridge. I'm a bridge between West and East, between traditional ancient Chinese arts or Tai Chi, ancient Chinese traditional medicine to modern medicine. And I love being a bridge. So I hope that I'm going to be a bridge between you and Tai Chi. So I'm going to talk about my Tai Chi journey, my journey in acupuncture, and some studies. I will be very quick with the studies, and the connections between acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine and Tai Chi, and introduce you, if I have time, to the Tai Chi for Health Institute. So here's the Shanghai Traditional Medical University. And I was there 3 months ago. They invited me to talk as a keynote speaker, and I'm really happy that there's a connection between Tai Chi and traditional Chinese medicine so prominent that the university invited me, and they also work very closely with the World Health Organization. Here's me talking, and you can see me talking here. The Shanghai University is amazing. It actually has a museum itself. It's 3-4-story museums, and one of the things was all those herbs samples in the whole background. So I thought that was really nice to show off my Tai Chi pose. And you probably know Harvard University ran a first ever conference, international conference on the science of Tai Chi and Qigong. And I was very happy to present there, and here's the conference. So there's over 1,000 studies on Tai Chi and its health benefits. So that's sort of bring to my Tai Chi journey. I learned Tai Chi actually to start with for myself. When I was 13, I got osteoarthritis due to chronic malnutrition. Somebody will be old enough to be at the time the Great Famine, where 70 million Chinese died from starvation, and I would have been the 70 million and one other person, except my aunt saved me, and she nearly died before me. So chronic malnutrition caused a lot of health problems, including poor cartilage, and if you have to do hard labor as a child, you also damage your joints. So by 13, I got osteoarthritis, poor immunity, and all that. And I was so lucky to escape China, and even more lucky to come to this beautiful country. And I was able to win a scholarship to study medicine, University of New South Wales. So I went to our reunion a few months ago. I graduated 50 years ago. Yeah, we're all getting old actually. 15% of my colleagues has passed on. So that's how I started Tai Chi. And it did so much to me, transform my health and my life. And that's why I'm passionate about sharing Tai Chi around the world. So I'll tell you a bit about that, how I started Tai Chi for Health programs. It really was totally coincidental. I have never intended to create program to do medical studies. It's all doing it for my arthritis. And then I send patients to do it Tai Chi. They come back with injuries, and teachers don't understand how to teach people with medical conditions. And also people don't know how to use modern teaching studies to teach more user-friendly. And then suddenly it dawned on me, it's my job to create Tai Chi for Health. And when I did, that just spread out like fires. And I'll tell you a bit more about Tai Chi for Health programs. And my acupuncture story. Well, I'm sorry, I have to tell you the truth. I used to criticize Chinese traditional medicine. When I grow up, I hate the Chinese medicine. It's so bitter. And you know, long time ago, 50 years ago, doctors think we know a lot more than what we believe now. So I graduated from New South Wales, and I think I know a lot about health. And I think, so anyway, cut the long story short, suddenly I realized you have no right to criticize something unless you know something. That's when I started learning acupuncture. And I became one of the first fellows. And that's a long story, but I'm not practicing anymore. I spent all my life promoting Tai Chi. So there is a connection, which I'll show you. Keep forgetting that button. So I think most of you know Tai Chi, but just in case you don't, Tai Chi was created around 400 years ago. It's based on the Tao, the ancient Chinese understanding of nature. And I must say, I'm so proud of my ancestors that thousands of years ago, they see how the universe, they see a lot of law of natures that is so true, and that's eventually, that's called, part of that is called the Tao. And I can see a lot of Chinese people, I can also see a lot of non-Chinese people. I'm sure you all know about that being part of Chinese traditional medicine. So Tai Chi was created based on understanding of the Tao, of the nature, also Chinese traditional medicine and martial arts. And of course, they used to promote it, teach it as a martial art. But I believe with my study and my total personal bias that Tai Chi was created for health. The creator was a general. When he retired, he was a well-known martial artist. Master Cheng was a general, and he missed the promotion. So he ended up went to the village. And what do you do when you're a world-famous martial artist? What would you create another martial art that looks so soft and doesn't look like, and based on Chinese traditional medicine, and based on the law of nature? Because he wanted to be healthy like us. That's why he created Tai Chi. Even though he is a martial artist, so there's martial art basis. Anyway, that's what we need in the modern life, and that's what I do. I really modify Tai Chi based on modern medicine to make it for health, no fighting at all, and I'm really happy with that. Then there's a lot of study. Basically, those studies are all Tai Chi for health, very few for martial arts. And really, that's more important. So the program started with me thinking it's my job to do it. And when I start doing it, I also realized I have to incorporate modern teaching method. You know, if some of you have done traditional training, and even now, a lot of teachers are very teacher-orientated teaching. So the learner-orientated teaching is what it is. It teaches what people learn best and what they want to learn. And that's a different attitude, different way of teaching. And that's what incorporate into Tai Chi for Health programs. And we do have, it's hard to get study published. I saw some of the studies shown here. It's so hard to get any study published. So to get 30 study published was incredible and was fun, but I'll show you some of it. So of course it's great for doctors, we'll get you to try that in a minute. And I'll show you how to learn it, but just entertain you with some happy people from over the world who come to learn Tai Chi with us. In Sydney, they come from different parts of the world. They look very happy. So this is, I do run Tai Chi, presented in conference. That's the one of the American conference. It's called American Society of Aging. I think there's about 2,000 participants. So of course I run a Tai Chi class, teaching them for about 20 minutes, which I hope to do for 20 minutes. And that's, on top of that, the Arthritis Foundation USA. It used to be really big before COVID. And Dr. White is the medical director, and the other lady is the exercise director. And I got them to do Tai Chi with me. They also support my Tai Chi because it's evidence-based, not because I'm convincing. And this is the New South Wales Health. They've been running Tai Chi for arthritis for falls prevention for more than 10 years. And the great thing is that they team up with Australian National University, and they did a very extensive study of how they do this, how much it costs, and how they run it for 10 years, and how little it costs. It costs about $76 per person per year to keep them on Tai Chi. That's one consultation, yeah. In the casualty, it's even less. And also show the benefits of Tai Chi, which I think if you're interested, you'll find more. And this is in Singapore. It's really hard to get to Singapore because they're very, very strict people. And we're very lucky. This is, you know, Singapore's an amazing country. I love Singapore. And this is the People's Association. That's the government headquarters, People's Association. There's 2,000 people there, and they live. So we teach them for half an hour. It's quite amazing. You know, 40 buses bring those people, and in half an hour they have to be lined up properly, because another half an hour is too hot for them. So we have to do it in 1 whole hour from the morning. That was a nice picture. So, okay, I'm going to do a study. This is the world's largest study. It's funded by New South Wales Health Department, and it involves 700 people. And that study, people do Tai Chi for arthritis once a week for 16 weeks. And then they test them, and then follow the test 6 months later, and they found out that the rate of fall reduced by 67%, plus other health benefits. So that is why the New South government and other governments did fund Tai Chi. And that is the basis of the USA government over the last 10 years has funded Tai Chi for falls prevention. And USA is a big country. Our people, the Tai Chi for arthritis people trained by our institute, takes 30% of the national funding. So that's the highest rate. That's about another 50 other people who run Tai Chi and get funded. So it's if you know USA, you know that Americans think they're the best. Nothing is good enough. And for us to get in there and for our people to get 30% of the funding, that was a huge job. And I'll tell you more about that. And they also think that they got to do their own study. This is done by North Carolina. And it was a beautiful study, really. It's just 354 people, and they only do 8 weeks because people are busier, but they do 2 classes. So it's still 16 classes. And after 8 weeks, they want these people, they have better balance, less pain with arthritis, and very importantly, they feel better about themselves. And so those 2 studies why that USA government actually funded us. I think a lot of researchers here, you know there's a lot more involved getting government to accept you. Okay, so of course I used to practice acupuncture, and one day one patient told me that his doctor who practiced acupuncture also does Tai Chi, and his doctor, he moved to my area. So his doctor in another state told him that as the doctor's Tai Chi got better, his effects become better. So I kind of say, wow, how come I never thought of that? I think it does, but of course we need a study to prove that. But in any case, Tai Chi and traditional Chinese medicine is related. And we both talk about Qi. Traditional Chinese acupuncture, we talk about find out which meridian is not working and how to correct it or improve it. That is what we do in Tai Chi. The ultimate purpose of Tai Chi is to improve your Qi, make you healthier. So in that way, it makes sense. And maybe as my Tai Chi get better, I become more clear in my mind. I become more happy with myself, and my posture is more straight instead of hating my work. I'm looking happier with my work, and maybe that's why they got better. But anyway, as my Tai Chi get better, now that I was told, I start looking, and I think that my patient got better as I become better in Tai Chi. So it would be nice for you guys. I noticed a few of you do Tai Chi, for you to think of that and see what you think. So at the end of the day, I created 12 Tai Chi for Health programs. And the last 2, I actually incorporate acupuncture points, acupuncture theory into part of my program. So I can talk to you about more about that, or if you're interested, you can find out more about that. I will cut my talk shorter. And yes, autonomic system dysfunction. Well, that reminds me, I retired 12 years ago, so my medical knowledge is a little bit 12-year-old. And it just reminds me of chronic fatigue syndrome. It's sort of vague. It's got to do with stress, people nervous, hypertension, and a very general range of symptoms that's got to do with autonomic system. And there isn't really a clear, absolute proven cause. It's not like gallbladder stone, you just remove the gallbladder. And the treatment generally is symptomatic treatment, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, and I think that's just perfect for Tai Chi, because Tai Chi helps you to relax, help you to reduce your blood pressure, and make people more clear in their mind, and improve. In fact, the Tai Chi, part of Tai Chi for Health is using Tai Chi to improve interpersonal relationship. And if you're interested, you can sort of find more information why Tai Chi intrinsically help you to relate better with people. The whole Tai Chi philosophy is not force against force. It's listening to the incoming force, absorb and redirect and reach a harmony. That is what Tai Chi is about, and that is how we develop personal relationship is not to be strong, to tell people you're wrong, I'm right, do it my way, but it's to listen and understand, accept what the other person feels, and then work our way to harmonize so-called win-win situation. This is what Tai Chi is about in my mind. So Tai Chi can help autonomic nervous dysfunction. Yeah, well, I guess, again, we probably need studies to prove that, but it makes sense to me anyway. And there's one thing, I don't know if you are aware of it. One of the researchers told me this, and I really love that. She said, if you have a life habit, like a good habit, like doing more activity, doing Tai Chi, or doing yoga, or something like that, and if you can do it for 6 months, these people, without any effort, they automatically change other life habits to be healthier. For example, they're less likely to smoke, they drink less, and so on. And that makes sense. If you can get someone to do healthy things, and that influences other things they do, your frame change, the way your life will change, it become healthier. So that's what happened to me. I used to be addicted to gambling and drinking and smoking, and yeah, they didn't die until my Tai Chi got somewhere, and then I know that addiction one has dead, it's gone, and I know there's nothing excites me more than sharing Tai Chi with people. Yeah, I live next to the casino nowadays. It doesn't get me at all. Yeah, my life habit has changed, and my friends changed too. So the institute is funded by me, but it's run by a group of people. The chairman is Deputy Dean of Medicine, Singapore University. And yeah, we do have really good people who help to run the institute. And there's only one purpose, that is to bring Tai Chi to empower people for health. You can learn Tai Chi. I guess the best way is to contact me. So there's some contact information. Or if you can remember my name, just Google me. Last time I did it, I think there was about 20 million hits. So you'll find me if you're interested. So in summary, so I'm going to get you to do some, I think I have time to get you to do some Tai Chi with me. But before all that, instead of giving you a summary, I'll give you my personal summary of what Tai Chi do to me. I want to tell you that, like most of us, we want to do something. I really, really wanted to be a good father. I really wanted to be a good husband. I really want to be a good doctor. And I love to be a good teacher. And all those takes time and effort. Yes, it does. And so why do I spend so much time every day doing Tai Chi? I've been doing Tai Chi for 49.5 years, soon after I graduated from medicine. That takes a lot of time. But I believe, and I know for sure, that Tai Chi has helped me to be good at those things I want to be, although of course, there are things I can do better, but Tai Chi helped me to be good as much as I can. In other words, without Tai Chi, I think I'll be a much worse father, much worse doctor, and so on. So that's why I'm so addicted to Tai Chi, and you can see I'm so enthusiastic about Tai Chi. So I'm going to get you to join me to do some Tai Chi. Close, push against that magnetic force. Breathing in, expand your dantian. Breathing out, contract your dantian. Yes, I'm sure it does. Yeah, Tai Chi is more a general thing, but yes, it helps your Qi, therefore it opens up your Qi circulation. But again, I think some of you might be able to prove it with your great research tool. But one of the greatest things is you feel it yourself. When you do it, it makes you feel better. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Paul, when I watch things on YouTube, frequently I'm interrupted by adverts. And the person steps up, built like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said, if you do my course in Tai Chi, you will look like me in 6 months. How much truth is there in that?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's really annoying. Advertisements annoying, and yeah, but I don't know if you go to my YouTube channel, it probably wouldn't have much advertisement. But you can use my online lessons. There will be no advertisement in it. Yeah.
Any more questions?